I am Ranchi. We are here to share some of our memories after completing two terms. Nikhil is here with me. So, how is life, Nikhil? Life is good. Initially, when I came here, I found it a little hectic because I was not used to this tough schedule. But now I find it pretty interesting after getting a lot of friends here. So, who was your first friend then? My first friend here was Shiladitya. Actually, I thought that he was a Mallu when I first saw him. So me being a Mallu, we got an instant connection. I went and talked to him, but I found out that he is a Bengali, and that friendship actually grew, and we went and hang out. We went to hang out in a lot of places, ate a lot of fish, and then he told me that these Bengali people they eat fish a lot. Yeah, they do. And then once I went to India Hotel with Sayan Datta, okay, and San Chaudhary, and so I ordered fish for them, and to my surprise, they said no, we'll eat chicken. Okay. So that was a big surprise for me because I thought that Bengali people their main staple food is fish. Okay. So I had stereotyped them. Uh, that's no, I that was I stereotyped them because because of what I came to know previously, previous experience that clouded my judgment and what I thought about them. That is the interesting. So thing now about now you are good friends with Siddhartha or yeah, because of this mental model I got to eat a lot of fish. Yeah, I got to eat a lot of fish and I got a good friend like Shla. Now Deepak is with me and he knows what happened with Nikhil. So, what do you have to say about that incident?
No, I am very much aware of Nikhil's India hotel stories and how he made fool of himself.
Okay.
See, but what I feel is that in point of life, we all do these kind of activities. From our past experiences or what has been fed to us, we try and anticipate events accordingly. And you might have seen these big matches of football, okay, where a penalty is going to be taken place and the keeper is standing there and he's seeing the player where he's going to hit. He's doing is anticipation, and he does on the basis of the past experience what he has with the player. He does it, and this he creates a mental model in himself, and he tries and anticipates where the ball will be going to. Okay, and it might be true for him. It might go positive for him or negative for him. It might be that he might stop the ball in the right position, and he might not. He might be beaten by the anticipation. But this all activities, what he or we all do, is on the knowledge or information what we have learned, and it might be true, might not be true. But this all the activities are coming up by the mental models what we are creating. Okay. And to know more about this mental models, there's a great video we must all watch and I would like you to watch this video.
Okay, so now we will show that video and stay there.
You're about to meet Michael. He lives fast as a self-made millionaire.
You didn't have to dress up. It's all right.
You're going to photograph Michael. He's actually saved somebody's life. Michael is an ex-inmate. He's a commercial fisherman. Michael claims to be psychic.
Nice to meet you.
Michael's a former alcoholic. Here's your camera. I would like you to flesh out the essence of who he is.
What would you like out of this? What would you like the photograph to say about you?
Do you find that being a psychic impacts much on your day-to-day life?
I can see this is emotional for you.
Like to get to know the person.
You've only got 10 minutes, right?
I think you're a guy that's put yourself out there. You're not hiding anything. My plan was to find out about whoever it was and to try and get that. And what I learned from him is he's incredibly brave.
It was really intense. Pull this shirt out. Sorry.
I wanted to see the nature of the person, which then present a challenge. How do you portray him as a fisherman?
That's perfect.
He's a self-made millionaire and sort of a little bit intimidating. I wasn't going for a beautiful, nice, perfectly lit portrait.
I just want to try bring out something of who you are. I think that you just treat people like they're everyday people, like everybody is.
Pleasure. Thank
you.
you so much.
Well, I hope I've got that guy's bravery on film.
So it was a very intimidating environment.
So you work.
I like the empty chair next to it too.
Like, he's just a totally different person.
Almost looks like 6 different people. So not everything I told you today was true. I'm not a fisherman. I am not an alcoholic. The GFC hit me hard, but I've never been a millionaire. I've never been in prison. I am a Bondi lifesaver, but the story we talked about never did happen. Not psychic. Can barely spell it.
Before I knew there were different characters in each of these, I thought, that's really strange. These don't look like portraits of the character I thought you were. You always got your own preconceptions and you've got your ideas.
It pushed me into a position and a space that I wouldn't normally be in.
You have to dig a lot deeper. It means you've got to be, I think, a lot more creative to work out how you're going to play things.
So, Lennon, what do you learn from this video?
Deepak, I learned that mental models is an explanation of the thought process in the real world, and how we behave in a particular way is perfectly explained by the mental models. So this will be a key learning here, and I will not forget what.
So what we can understand from this video is exactly what you have told very correctly, that we have past experiences, we analyze those experiences and try and anticipate the future events.
Yes.
Exactly right.
Yes.
Okay.